Well, concerns tonight about another surge in coronavirus cases as LA County sees a spike in numbers.
That's right. Cases are at the highest they've been since February. Here are the hard numbers for you. More than 2,700 new cases were reported today. There were 13 more deaths, and hospitalizations are up to 645 patients. That's nearly triple from 1 month ago.
And CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live with the very latest on this troubling trend. Jeff.
Pat and Juan, over the last week, LA County has recorded an 80% uptick in new daily COVID cases, which is one of the reasons businesses like this one have shut down temporarily.
Unfortunately, we've had a breakthrough case of COVID-19 with one of our fully vaccinated staff members.
That's the voicemail message from the Village Idiot on Melrose, which closed temporarily after one of its fully vaccinated workers tested positive for COVID.
The vaccines are not perfect, but I think, as I've shown today, they're an excellent protection for COVID.
Today, the director of public health for LA County said about 20% of the COVID infections last month were among people who were fully vaccinated.
If you've got more people around you that are infected, you've just increased your chances, even as a fully vaccinated person.
But she says fully vaccinated people only make up a fraction of 1% of those who are hospitalized or die from COVID. Across the street from the Village Idiot, Olivia Katz says a former employee who was fully vaccinated recently tested positive for COVID, which meant other workers had to quarantine as well.
So when one person's out and we're open 7 days a week, it definitely does hurt us a little bit.
There's been a worker shortage across the nation in hospitality, and so we really don't have enough workforce to double the workforce to be able to cover those that have to, then be quarantined.
We have decided to close Bottega Louie West Hollywood for a few days due to increasing COVID-19 cases.
In West Hollywood, this popular restaurant is closing temporarily during the current uptick as public health officials continue to encourage people to get vaccinated. This customer found out how effective inoculation is after she got a call last month from a contact tracer.
It's working because I'm vaccinated. I've known after the fact I've been around people that had COVID and I didn't get infected.
County records also show a substantial uptick in new cases on LA's west side, as well as neighboring communities. Right now, officials are trying to figure out the source of those spikes. We are live in West Hollywood. Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
Jeff, thank you.